Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to a new story with me, Jihan. This is a very short story. It's only one page, one slide. Very nice story. Let's see what we will learn from Nasruddin Hoja today. The title of this story is Göre, Maya, Çalmak Fikrası. So I will explain more the meaning of this title or what the story talks about when we are explaining, because of course the story here is not about stealing or playing any music, because çalmak normally means playing music, like playing something, and also means knocking on the door, ringing the bell, also means stealing. But here it's not that at all. It's totally different. Let's see what does the story talk about. This is the story only, and then you have the English translation. Let's see. Günlerden bir gün Nasreddin Hoca eline yoğurt mayası bakracını alıp göle doğru yola koyulmuş. Meaning of the sentence: one day Nasreddin Hoca took the yoğurt mayası bucket, I will explain more, and set off towards the lake. So he went to the lake. First of all, günlerden bir gün. Of course, if you're following my channel, you know that it means one day. Nasreddin Hoca, his name. Eline yoğurt mayası bakracını. This is the bakraç. I put the picture here so that you directly see what it means. Yoğurt means yogurt. Mayası is yeast. So maya means yeast. Yoğurt mayası, the yeast of the yogurt. And we will know why did he do that. So one day Nasreddin Hoca took the yoğurt mayası, this bucket, it has inside it yoğurt mayası, the yogurt yeast, and he went directly to the göl, which is göle, to the göl, which means to the lake. So here göllerden bir gün, one day Nasreddin Hoca eline el means hand, eline, let's say with his hand, in his hand, he took the following: the bucket that has the yoğurt mayası, alıp, almak, to take, and of course if you were watching the previous stories, you know what's this ip. I've explained it several times. Göle, to the lake. Doğru means straight. Yola, to the road. Koyulmuş means it was put. Of course here it doesn't mean that. It means doğru yola koyulmuş. It means he set off directly towards the lake. Gölün etrafında piknik yapan köylüler hocaya dikkat kesilmişler. The villagers picnicking around the lake paid attention to the hoca. So they were doing picnic around the lake and they paid attention to the hoca. What is he doing? Gölün etrafında, around the lake. Picnic yapan, those who are doing picnic. So yapan, doer, and also explain the and picnic is the same picnic. Köylüler, villagers. So the villagers that were doing picnic around the lake, hocaya dikkat kesilmişler, paid attention to the hoca. Now of course, dikkat kesilmişler, we translate them together because we don't translate each word alone. Paid attention to the hoca. Hoca Nasreddin başlamış yoğurt mayasını göle kaşık kaşık çalmaya. Meaning here that the hoca, Nasreddin Hoja, started to pour the yogurt yeast into the lake, spoon by spoon. Now let me explain about this story and the title that I didn't explain before in the first slide. Here, he wants to make yogurt. You know, yogurt. What do we usually do when we want to do the yogurt at home? We bring milk and we add yeast, or we add a spoon of yogurt. When we do that, we will have what? Yogurt. So he wanted to do that. He got the yeast with him and he started pouring that yeast in the lake. Kaşık kaşık means spoon by spoon. Now again, çalmaya here doesn't mean stealing or whatever it means. It means, let's see, Nasreddin Hoja started to pour the yeast, the yogurt yeast, to the lake spoon by spoon. This is the meaning. Why? Because, of course, it's a joke, and we will learn why is he doing that. He wants to change the lake, the water, into what? Into yogurt by putting what? Yeast inside the lake and spoon by spoon. Yes. Köylüler şaşkınlıkla izlerken içlerinden biri hocanın yanına varmış. While the villagers were watching in amazement, one of them came to the hoca. So köylüler, the villagers, şaşkınlıkla amazement izlerken while watching so izlemek to watch. While the villagers were watching in amazement, they were surprised. İçlerinden biri, one of them. So each inside, so one of these villagers, okay, from them, hocanın yanına varmış, came, we say it this way, he went to next to the hoca, this is how we say it. Hayırdır hocam? What's wrong hocam? Ne yapıyorsun böyle? What are you doing like this? So he's watching him putting the maya in the lake, and he's asking him, what are you doing like this? The thing that you're doing now. Diye sormuş. He asked. Göle yoğurt mayası çalıyorum demiş. So now Nasruddin Hoca replies demiş. He said, I am like here. Let's say I'm putting the yeast into the göl, into the river, lake. And we can also say this process is called fermentation, right? If I'm not mistaken. So I'm fermenting the lake. Why is he fermenting the lake? Because he's assuming it's milk and he wants to transform it into yogurt. This process is called fermentation. İlahi hocam. Oh my God hocam. Divine hocam. We don't say that. It means oh my God. He's surprised. Hiç göle maya çalmakla göle maya tutar mı? Meaning of the whole sentence is, now we know the meaning of each one. So göl is lake, maya is what would we say, yeast. Çalmakla is the thing that he's putting the yeast into the lake. Tutar mı means does it hold. But the meaning of the whole sentence we can say it as, does the lake keep or does the lake hold the yeast? Does it hold yeast? No, of course, because it's very big. The lake is very big. He's just pouring spoon by spoon. The yeast will just sink in the water or go dissolve, in other words. Hoca Nasreddin o nükteden cevaplarından birini daha vermiş. Sorry, it's vermiş, not varmış. Okay, meaning of this sentence is that Hoca Nasreddin or Nasreddin Hoca gave another answer of his witty answers. You know his answer. We can say also Nasreddin Hoca answered one of his humorous answers. You know, he's always saying jokes. This is nükte. It's an Arabic word which means like humorous. He gave one of his humorous answers, his funny, let's say, answers. Ya tutarsa, what if it holds? So he said here, tutar mı, he told him, does it hold? Ya tutarsa, what if it holds? This is the meaning of this. So what do we learn from this short story? Nasreddin Hoca bu davranışıyla yaşadığı toplumda olmadık işlerle uğraşsan, boş hevesler peşinde koşan kişilere ders vermek istemiştir. Now, ders vermek istemiştir means he wanted to give a lesson. What was the lesson? Let me tell you the meaning of the sentence. With this behavior, we'll explain this now. With this behavior, Nasruddin Hoca wanted to give lessons to people who are dealing with strange things and chasing vain desires in the society they live in. So I think this is clear, which means that don't waste your time in something that does not concern you and in strange things, and just chasing nonsense, let's say, things that do not have meaning, as what happened in the story. Nasreddin Hoca bu davranışıyla, by this behavior, so by this behavior, yaşadığı toplumda olmadık işlerle uğraşsan. Meaning of this sentence, to people, so we said here ders vermek istemiştir. He wanted to give a lesson to people who are dealing, uğraşmak, who are dealing with strange things, okay? Olmadık means doesn't be, is not there. Toplumda, toplum means society. So he wanted to teach society, the people in the society, not to deal with strange things. Boş hevesler peşinde koşan kişilere. Also here it means boş hevesler means vain desires. So empty desires, nothing, they have no meaning. Peşinde, going after something, going after empty desires, vain desires. Koşan kişilere, to the people, koşan running. Okay, so again, Nasreddin Hoca, by this behavior, wanted to give a lesson to the people, kişi means person, to the people who are what? Dealing with strange things in society and chasing, peşinde koşan, running after, chasing vain desires. So I hope you liked the lesson that we learned from this story and also learned something new in this story. Let me know your opinion. If you like it, I'll do more of them. Of course, those who register to receive the PDF file of this story, you will find this story, the PDF form, in the folder. And this is the English translation, and we're done for today's lesson.